Arsenal Football Club. I've heard the poem. I've heard people say they're dancing in September and then they end up crying in May. That's the Arsenal way. It seems as if for a fourth time in a row, this is about to happen. 4 times. This man, Arteta, has been here for 6 years. 6 years and has not won one trophy, not one Carabao. Arsenal should be aware because if Chelsea win an FA Cup, and that's a big if because I know my team is struggling and everything, but if we win an FA Cup, if Liam Rosinha ends up leaving with a trophy this season, and Arsenal leave with nothing, not a Champions League and not a Premier League, if they leave with nothing, be ready. Be ready for me to be the most shameless person of all time. Because that would be an utter disgrace, especially for a team that has been assembled for 6 years. 6 years. People have been there for 6 years and have assembled like a defensive structure, set pieces. Declan Rice, best midfielder in the world, they've got the guy that does the set pieces specifically for the set pieces. They've got Havertz, they've got Madueke, they've got all the pieces. They've got Starboy Saka that's there, but he wasn't there today. I can't shame him today. But they've got all the pieces there. And if they don't leave with a trophy, big conversations. Big conversations, especially if Man City walk away with a domestic treble. The big conversations, because this is a Man City team that is rebuilding, that isn't at the height of the old treble team that won. Man City today, I feel like they wasted so many opportunities. They could have wrapped this up for. I mean, obviously Arsenal did also have their chances. To be fair to them, they had their chances, but City should have scored a lot more goals. Semenyo and Doku were wasting chances left, right, and center. Left, right, and center. That also kind of tells the quality of the wingers in this league. You have the likes of Semenyo and Doku, Madueke and Martinelli, Neto Garnacho. Bro, there's no quality on the wings. We don't have any quality wingers in the Premier League, and it is shocking. What I will say with Man City is that the players that they do have, they take their chances, and they're very, very good. The likes of Haaland. If you give this man an opportunity, one opportunity, and he will punish you. He will make sure to punish you. Obviously, he might not have the intangibles that a player like Harry Kane has in terms of the passing and being the complete striker. He doesn't have that. Haaland will just wait for his opportunity, and when he gets it, you know it's finished. You do not give him an opportunity, and that's what he did. But City have players like Nico O'Reilly. I discredited this man at first, but what a player. Nico O'Reilly, what a player. I disrespected you. That man is a solid player. At once I thought, no, Clearlake will probably not going for this guy because he's not good enough and he's young. Another one of those young player signings. But man, this guy is good. He can play in left back. He can invert into the midfield. He scores goals. He's very, very good. He might even be he's got young player of the season locked in. He might even win player of the season depending on these performances. That's how good he is. You've got the likes of Cherky. Cherky's another one. That goal that he scored, that was Messi-esque. Imagine the World Cup, that France World Cup squad is going to have Mbappe, Cherky, Olise, put in Ekitike's injured, so you're going to have to put a Thuram there. And that's insane. That France team are probably one of the shoo-ins for the World Cup because their squad is absolutely insane. But Cherky, absolute baller, wanted him in my club, but apparently he has attitude issues like that, and you're performing like that, please bring. Bernardo Silva also everywhere, whether he was attacking, whether he was defending, this man was also just everywhere. That's a player, and he's available on a free. Clearly, if you have any sense, you would try to go for a player like him. But Donnarumma also with the mistake. I'm gonna call you out despite the good performances. Donnarumma, you embodied your inner Robert Sanchez today with that goal. Havertz should have not left with the goal today. It should have been like a clean sheet. But you had a bozo gene and they scored. But it's okay. In terms of the league, Man City are 3 points behind Arsenal with a game in hand. Arsenal on 70 points, Man City on 67 points with a game in hand. This league is heating up with the last few games to go. In terms of the top 5 race, I feel like it's over. We're finished. Liverpool won today. Villa also won today 4-3 against Sunderland. This league is actually cooked. Spurs might get relegated, but like I said, we might not even beat Spurs to relegate them. I feel like if they beat us, they survive somehow, and West Ham get relegated. So it's dark. It's dark. It's dark. It's dark. But Arsenal, if you bottle this, we will be